Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show channel. Thank you for tuning in. I've had some difficulties here tonight, so hopefully people have been patient with me. I had a bunch of stuff going crazy here, so with that, I'm hoping it all got straightened out, and I'm hoping that you join in and that this all works, because I've had some things going on. Tonight is accountability night, and I was supposed to be with, well, I'll get to that here in a little bit. I wanted to explain this to everybody I do We Care You Matter because we care and you matter. But also, I also want us to be accountable for what goes on with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And that's why I come on here every Sunday night, and when Carlos comes on here live, we come on here live with the intention of being accountable for what we've done and what's going on with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And if you have questions, if you have problems with anything you see or whatever it is that we're doing, here's where we take care of it. We take care of it here at We Care You Matter. So you get a hold of us, we're very accessible, and I want us to stay that way. And I want to do these on Sunday night, and I want to express to everybody out there I talk about what we're going to do. I talk about what we plan on doing, and I come up with, and I just don't want it to be idle talk. I want everybody out there that's part of what we're doing, hold us accountable for what we say we're going to do. Hold us accountable for what you want us to do. And that's why we're doing this. So that's why this Sunday night thing is a big deal with me, because if you have questions, if you have concerns, get with us. Talk to us here on We Care You Matter. Get with Carlos, myself. He's going to start doing these. That's another one I want to explain, is that he's been working really hard. Carlos has been working hard. He's been building the website, and the website's going to be a big part of what we're doing. And I think in a day or two now, before I got on here, I looked. He's got it down because he's got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm going to get with Mike Vezra with the Chicago Muskie Expo. We're going to sit down and talk about this, but we wanted to have the website straightened out before Mike and I sat down. I'm going to get to Mike here a little bit later tonight, but I just want to explain and express to everybody that I've been through a lot, and I wanted to talk to everybody about my products. I have products that I make, and I've been trying to... It's complicated, I guess, and trying to get people to find your products, like your products. I got the gloves here that are with Hook Setter. The stick was the first thing that I started out with, is the stick here. And what happened was you went to companies and you talk to people, and they want you to cut them a big check. And, oh, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. We're going to do all these great things for you. We're going to take care of you. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. So you cut them that check, and then they don't answer their phone. And they really don't have much more to do with you because they got your money. And, they don't care after that. And that can be very frustrating. And that's how this came about, I'm going to share with you tonight some people that are involved that have products that are kind of in our wheelhouse here. I want to find a lot more of you out there. But I also want to stress this point, if you're in our wheelhouse, and you are part of what we're doing here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel, and you're a customer, and one of these guys or somebody through our network did something wrong to you, or something didn't work out right, that's why I'm here tonight. That's why I'm doing We Care You Matter. Put it out there. Get on here and say, hey man, I didn't like what happened. I had a bad experience. This product wasn't what I thought it was going to be. The service wasn't what it was supposed to be. We'll work it out. We will take care of it. If somebody wronged you and they wronged you, they're not going to like what comes from my end, and they're not going to like what comes from Carlos's end. But what I want to share with you and I want to bring to you is good people with good products. And I want you to have a really great and good experience with what comes from the Outdoor Trade Show channel that we bring to you. And that's why I want us to be accountable for what happens with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And that's why I wanted to make sure that you're always able to get a hold of us, and really, the other part of this is this: we need help with a lot of stuff. Right now, we need a glove manufacturer. I'll keep putting that out there week after week. We need a glove manufacturer in the United States. So, and we've gotten a vast web of people now that are kind of in our wheelhouse, that if you're looking for help and need help, I think we can help you out. This is going well, and I'm going to talk about some of those people tonight. So, and that's what I want to explain, is that if something goes wrong or something doesn't work out, I've always looked at things this way: fix it, okay? Say you're sorry. Fix it, do the best you can. If you can't come to an agreement, then you part ways, you know? And that's another one. If you don't like, that's a big part of why I'm doing this with our Roku TV channel, what we're doing here, and some things that we're putting together. I want to sell firearms. I want to show firearms. I want to have a lot of what the Outdoor Trade Show channel has to do with firearms, okay? And if you don't like our content and you don't like the direction that we're going in the firearms direction, delete us. Because getting a hold of me, and you can express your opinion, but your opinion's only going to go so far. And we also have an opinion here, which is, I want to be able, with the Roku TV channel, I want to be able to sell firearms and firearms related products. And that's one of the things. I want to be able to sell my stuff. I want to be able to sell my friend's stuff. That's one of the big reasons for doing this, and for all the stuff that we're putting together and doing here, is I want to sell products. I want to show you products. I want to tell you what makes those products unique. And I also want to be able to send you in a direction that through us you'll get a discount. Through us you'll be able to purchase those products. So that's a lot of what we're doing here. But also on the other end of that is that if that product isn't what you thought, or that product was subpar to what we expressed here as to our feeling on that product, then get with us and we'll work it out. That's what's called being accountable. And I want everybody out there to hold us and make us accountable for what goes on with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. That's why we're on here. And we're not going to run, we're not going to hide. And if we made a mistake, I always tell people, go left, go right, go up, go down, whatever, fix it and move on. Okay? We all make mistakes. Fix it, move on. If you got to apologize, you apologize. Make it right. Do the best you can and move on. And that's what I hope we do here. And I want all of you out there to remind us, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, is, hey man, on 2018 in November, the end of November, you had talked about being accountable. Well, guess what? I expect you to be accountable for what I see and what's going on with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And that's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this. Thank you, Adam. Adam, I would actually like it if Adam would do this with me every week. I think the world of Adam. He's on here every week and watching, and yeah. And that's the other one with everybody out there. What do you want from us? What do you want from the Outdoor Trade Show channel? What do you want us to find for you? What do you want us to do for you? That's what we're about here. That's what this Outdoor Trade Show channel thing is about. So that's why I come on here on Sundays. I want to know about your products, but there's a whole lot of other things that go along with all of that, and that's why I want to get to is I want to talk about the people that are involved. I want to talk about the people that are part of what we're doing here. I look on here, I see where Greg Nimmer, I see Greg that you just joined in. There's another one. Greg, if you would, you guys come on here, and Sunday nights when I'm doing my We Care You Matters, post your websites. Post where people can find your products. Greg is probably one of the best guys that I enjoy Greg Nimmer. Okay, and Nimmer Swimmer, and what he makes and what he does, and he's a true custom craftsman. It's in his lures catch fish, and Greg's a nice person, and that's the kind of people that I want part of what we're doing here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. It's guys like Greg Nimmer. Greg, thank you for watching. I see you're watching here. I got my little cheat thing, so I can see who's on here and who's part of what we're doing. And I want to get to everybody that is part of our wheelhouse. And with that, another one that I want to talk about, and I'll go to this right here, which is the Chicago Muskie Expo. Now, that's going to be a big part of what we got coming up, what we got going on. Is Mike is my friend. I help Mike with the shows. I really enjoy the Chicago Muskie Expo, and I want as many vendors as I possibly can. They're going to be at the show. I want to showcase what they do. I want to talk to them. I want everybody to understand is come to the show and meet these guys. They make phenomenal products. It's a good time there. It's at Pheasant Run. It's January 18th, 19th, and 20th at Pheasant Run Resort in St. Charles, Illinois. And come meet the vendors, meet these manufacturers, meet these guys with products. Talk to them. Look at what they got. You're not going to find in the store. A lot of what you find at the Chicago Muskie Expo, you're not going to find in the store. You have to go. You're going to have to go to the show. Hopefully, we're going to post enough stuff here. Hopefully, Mike is going to explain where you can find on the internet and websites as many of the manufacturers and the people that are going to be involved in that show. And I'm pretty sure Mike is going to be here. We were going to do this tonight, but I was going to do it with Andrew, with my friend Andrew Gullickson. Tonight I was supposed to do, the We Carry You Matter tonight was going to be with Andrew Gullickson, who owns Beavertail Baits. It's beavertailbaits.com. Let me see if I got it here. So if you go to Facebook, and you'll find Andrew at Beavertail Bait. Andrew makes a very unique product. I love Andrew's product. And I want to know the story. How do you come up with using a beaver's tail to make a fishing bait? And then to have a fishing bait that works. So there's a lot that goes into, there's a really good story behind Beavertail Bait, which Andrew, his kids are sick, his wife is sick, everybody's got the flu, and they've been at the hospital and the doctors, and they've been all over the place. And Andrew couldn't make it tonight. And he had a bunch of things that we were going to do. And, I got a feeling that next week Andrew's going to be at the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show, and he'll be there with Duffy. And Duffy will be there with Nebulous, and then some other people that got brought into our wheelhouse this next week are a big part of the St. Paul show, which would be the Anderson Brothers or Raw Fish Media. And we had a lot of talks this week with the Anderson Brothers, with Jeff and Joe Anderson. Ryan Schiller now is up there, and Ryan's been great for us helping out here. And we're going to come out with packages, and that's part of what Carlos is doing with the website and the packages. Is Raw Fish Media, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get everything worked out with. They're going to be part of the packages. Is if you're looking to have a lot done at Raw Fish Media, will be the people part of our package and everything that we got going on. If you're looking to have shows or videos done and it's something that you can't do yourself, get with us and we'll put you together with some people, and we're going to have pricing and packages, and we're going to try to do everything that we possibly can to help people with products that are out there. With that, I want to get to some other people that have a lot to do, which is my friend Vinny and Lee with American Manufacturers Group. Vinny's got some new products that are coming out that we've been talking this week, and he was going to get them to me, but he's traveling to Europe. He's back and forth. He's so busy that we're going to take that we're going to be able to bring to you some of these very unique products. And I know Vinny stands behind everything he makes. If you look at AMG, American Manufacturers Group, I don't think any of that stuff's on the website. He's got the Glock conversion kit. He's got a few other things on there. But a lot of what Vinny's a guy that he's very good at what he does, and it's helping people with products. But he has been doing this for 50 years or 40 or 50 years. Everybody knows him. Everybody comes to him. And we've been talking because we're going to help Vinny and Lee out with a lot of what goes on with AMG. And that's a lot of the things that we're going to bring to you through the Outdoor Trade Show channel. Oh, another one is my dear friend Justin Blanchard with Vibrations Tackle. Now, what I want to do, I'm hoping in another week or two that I will be doing We Carry Matter with his dad, Rob. And that has to go along with the veteran-owned companies and what we want to do at We Carry Matter. And that's another one. If you buy a product from Vibrations Tackle, so if you go to vibrationstackle.com and you order something, because we talked about it here, and you don't like the experience or something didn't go quite right, get with us here, and I'll talk to Justin. And the other one is, you can go to Vibrations Tackle, and that's all these people that are part of what we're doing. You can talk to them, okay? They will help you. They'll take care of you. And that's the kind of stuff that I wanted to talk to you tonight about. God, who else was in? Oh, we got PK Lures. My dear friend Pat and Kurt over there at PK Lures, they're coming out with all kinds of new stuff. It's hard for me. Go to pklures.com, look at what they're doing. It's really, the products are really good. The other one, Rick with Yellow Bird Products. Rick and I are going to sit down. We're going to do this. He's going to talk about where he's going to be for the show season, where you can find him between his spoons, his hard baits, and his planer boards, what's going on there. Always enjoy sitting down, talking with Rick. You know, Jesse Qualley, I owe Jesse big time because one of the first I did with the new studio here was with Jesse. Things went bad. The route, maybe it's a mess like I had tonight. I owe Jesse big time, and he's got phenomenal products that he deals with. The other guy that's up there with him is Joe at Castle Rock Dam Bait Shop. We're going to do a lot of stuff together with Joe. And Joe is kind of where I'm at with a lot of this stuff. Joe's a great salesman. Joe's a guy that he's just a good salesman. He's a phenomenal salesman. So I want to sit down with Joe. I want to sell products. I want to sell products on this outdoor trade show channel. That's why I'm doing this. That's why we set this all up. And that's my ultimate goal. Once we get a lot of this stuff figured out, I want to sell stuff. I want to give you guys deals and show you stuff that you can buy. Another one that's in there is Aaron at Outdoor Grips. Please, you know, I'm kind of trying to go back over what we've done the last few weeks with the We Carry Matters. You know, we got Aaron at Outdoor Grips, and a lot of times when I get done doing these, I feel bad about the people I didn't mention, I didn't bring up. I'm like, oh, come on, man. How could you forget that? Or how did you miss that? And then I feel bad. Another one in there is Mike Take at Yogi Broads. I talked to Mike yesterday, the day before, and what we want to do is Mike is a friend of mine, and I've seen what Mike does. I can't use one because Mike is a lot. Well, that's the other thing with the Chicago Muskie Expo. A lot of what those guys, a lot of the products you'll find there, I have a hard time using because they're so nice, and I'm so afraid that something's going to happen or something's going to go wrong that it's hard to use. And it's the same with Mike Takes rods. They're so nice. He does such a phenomenal job that and they're built so well that nothing is going to go wrong. But he makes beautiful fishing rods. So we're going to sit down. He's going to show you how he makes a rod. We're going to talk about it. Mike's going to give you deals. So Mike's going to build some rods. We're going to have some deals on some rods. And that's what I'm trying to do here is give you guys deals. Mark Samish is another one. Mark with the Samish lure. I'd like to do a lot more. Mark, I think the world of Mark. Let's see, who else? And we got Bugsy's Baits. You know, Bugsy's Baits is in there. I talked to Bugsy. The plastics, what Bugsy has out there, Bugsy'sBaitsUSA.com is phenomenal. And then the other guy in there is, and I could talk all night about, is Pete Drees with HooksetterUSA.com. And I know well, Pete's got my gloves right now. So Pete's got my stuff. He's got my survival gloves, who I did a video the other day. I'm getting a little better at figuring some of this stuff out. Hey, Mike, do me a favor and post your website. I see Mike Schultz is watching here. Mike, your kill zone is the best. I mean, that thing is one of the best fishing tools out there. So Mike, if you would post your website on here so that people can look at your product, because it's if you're looking to do 3 ways, order one of Mike's kill zones. The thing is great. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about tonight? Oh, some of Carlos's friends that are going to be involved in what we're doing here. his buddy Jim. I'm hoping Jim is going to get in and do a lot of stuff, and that's going to be on the firearms end of a lot of what we do. We got Mike. If you go to YouTube, you go to Grand Thumb, and Mike is, I'm pretty sure, going to have a lot to do with what we do here on the Roku channel. Now, the Roku channel, I'm going to be real careful with what I do with the firearms content. A lot of that's going to be on the Roku channel. So, and here's what you'll find if you go to if you're looking for our Roku, that's our Roku channel. It's OTSC network, and it's on Roku TV. And I want to be able to do a lot of our firearms content, and what we're going to have offering and what we're going to be doing. I want to run to the Roku channel, because that is a platform that we own, and it's not where YouTube, where that they limit what you can do and can't do. You know, everybody's got rules, and it's not fair right now what's going on out there. So that's why we started Roku channel. And you know, Jim, Mike, I talked to another man this week, and I know Tony's going to do a lot for what we do. And I met Tony last year at the SHOT Show, and Tony is a guy that he's really good at doing videos for firearms companies. So I got with Tony because I met him last year at the SHOT Show, and I told him we had the Roku channel, and he was all excited. He's going to put a lot together for that. But he also let me know that he is he's the chief marketing officer for STIguns.com. Now, if you guys haven't had a chance to look or don't know about STI Guns, go to STIguns.com. They make, well, they're 1911s, but they call them 2011s, and these things are nice. I mean, these guns are sweet. They make a beautiful handgun. You know, another guy that's in there is Louis with Standard Manufacturing. Now, Louis got the SKO shotguns. He's a friend of mine. I want to do a lot with Louis. There's a lot of people out there that I plan on doing a lot of activities with the Outdoor Trade Show channel with. So that's what I want to talk tonight about. Is a lot going on, but I also want to explain to everybody is I plan on us for being accountable for what goes on here. And that's why I do this every Sunday. Because if you don't like what we're doing, you don't like what you see, this is the place to air it all out. Let us know. We'll straighten it out. Work with us here. We'll straighten all this out here. Oh, Brian's on. Hi, Brian. I see Brian Scape is on here too. Brian, we need to do these. I keep telling him week after week after week, or Rick, because at Chaos Tackle, you guys are one of the, you guys are a big deal at that Chicago. Here we go. I get to play with this. The Chicago Muskie Expo, Chaos Tackle. And you're going to like what you see from Chaos Tackle. That's why I wish I could sit down with Brian, get Brian to do this. Because they got nice stuff. And those guys are a great bunch of guys to talk to at the show. So they're a big deal as to why to go there. Oh, Lordy, what else did I have that I wanted to talk about tonight? I guess that's about it. All I wanted to talk about, I don't want to get on too much here, is I wanted to talk about is that I want all of you to hold us accountable for what we're doing here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And I also want your input for what you want from us, what you'd like to see from us, and what you expect out of all of us here. Another guy I see that just joined in is Aaron Tecklin at Outdoor Grips, which we brought up Aaron a little bit ago. Phenomenal product. I did this a few weeks back with Aaron. It's people like that I want part of what we're doing here, because I can talk to you with confidence knowing that the result is going to be a very pleasurable result in people that we talk about, people that we interact with, people that are part of our wheelhouse. And that's what I want to do here. That's what I want to express to all of you. I also want you to maybe encourage Carlos. We got to get him doing a few of these and get some other things going on. So with that, everybody, if you would, post your websites where people can find your products. Jump on board with what we're doing. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, get people involved. But I need... now, as Carlos is going to get the new website up He should have them. The website's 90% done. Oh, here another one. Another part of what went on this last week is I talked to a man by the name of Daniel Kinney. And I had talked to him way back in the really in the summertime. Now he has the New England Fishing Expo. He has the Connecticut Outdoor Expo. And he also has the New Hampshire Outdoor Expo. So we started a relationship. We have to come up with ways now that the Outdoor Trade Show channel can help him, which is what we'd like to do is be able to bring to all of you out there the vendors that are going to be at Dan's shows and the speakers that Dan's going to have at his shows. The same thing that we want to do for the Chicago Muskie Expo is we want to explain and we want to give you a preview or through the website show you products and reasons and people and personalities and everything else that goes with these shows. So that's kind of our goal here. And that also has to do with us being accountable for what we got going on here. And with that, I don't want to rattle on too long. Oh, and another one is this. These guys here, I want to talk about this, Black Rifle Coffee. These guys are friends of Carlos's. Now, I love drinking coffee. You know, I can drink coffee all day long. I met these guys through Carlos. They're friends of Carlos's, but they make really good coffee. So if you enjoy really good coffee, you like really good coffee, Black Rifle Coffee, veteran-owned company, and friends of Carlos's, and they got a great product. With that, I want to say goodnight, and I want to say thank you to everybody, and get a hold of us.